Hey, it's Big T with the BT Final GP review from Valencia. What a season. Am I not lying? What a season. Anyway, it's been great. Let's get right to it. I was there, not to brag, but I was there. Great weather, and you just, nobody puts it out as far as just like, the Spanish people are great. Italians have passion, and it's sometimes scary what they do, but I just love that it's in Valencia, and it's, let's just get right to it. Moto 3. Ivan Guevara showed why he's the champ. That dude, listen, Dinian Chu, I saw him before the race, the day before, and he had a different kind of, it wasn't cocky, but he had a confidence with him. He was with Keenan, he was with his brother. You know that confidence you have, and like, yeah, you know, when you got the crew with you, and you kind of walk with like that cock walk, like, yeah, what's up, bro? Like you want somebody to try you, because you know you got backup. He had that kind of swag about him. And he's like, yeah, I think he said he was going to win it. I think he did, kind of, but he did the best. He threw everything and the kitchen sink at him. And Ivan Guevara showed why he is going to be the man in about 4 years, if that. The dude was special. Great race. Anchu did everything. And the way he was, you could tell it didn't sit right with him. He's a champion also. So ride of the race in Moto 3. I know it sounds obvious, but Ivan Guevara, he had really nothing to really fight for. He's already the champion. But still, the way he rode that race and the way he was like, yeah, bring it on. And he had a slugfest with Anchu. Man, he's my rider of the race. The heartbreak actually goes to Xavi Artigas, who won it last year. He crashed out, and he was actually the fastest man on the track. I love Xavi, great kid, but yeah, he's a heartbreak. Anyway, Moto 2, let me tell you something. From a fan's perspective, if you're not an Angura fan, just turn my shit off right now and unfollow me. Because Angura showed why we should love him. When he didn't have to go for it like he did in Sepang. Why am I yelling? When he didn't have to go for it like he did in Sepang, and he did, that shows you that mentality of a racer, especially him. And I'm glad in a way it's European, because this is going to sound racist, maybe. For now, it's not, but for now it is. You know how people are all sensitive now. But to what he represents to the Asian people, for Asians, and I know it sounds racist, right? But really, seriously, he's their beacon. Like, honestly, it's like, that's why I love Franco Morbidelli. He's as close to black as we're going to get in Motogp. He's got a fro. Anyway, Arguro, what he represented, and he could have played it easy in Sepang. He could have did, and he didn't, and he crashed out, and he went for it this race. He went for it, and he crashed out. If you didn't have a tear or a little empathy for him, then hey, unfollow me right now and jump your monkey ass in a hole. Arguro, damn, that's my heartbreak. Actually, my ride of the race in Moto 2, Manuel Gonzalez. I love that kid. He's tough, man. I talked to that guy. I love him. I love what he represents. Watch Manuel Gonzalez next year. He's my rider of the race. He came 14th to 6th. Yeah. MotoGP, what can I say for MotoGP? Heartbreak goes to Fabio. Fabio, from the time the bike came off the truck, he did what he had to do. He went for it. It was weird to watch because for some reason, Pecco didn't have to be aggressive, but he was. And I was like, what are you doing, Pecco? At the same time, and Fabio did the same thing. And it looked like, for what he had to do, it looked like Fabio was slowly cut. The race was coming to him. That's what it looked like for me from being there. It looked like the race was coming to him. Marquez crashed out. Jack Miller crashed out. And he was gaining on him. And like he said, I think it was more the bike. He said from the moment he started, the tires did something. He was like, shit. But Fabio, what he does and as emotional he is, again, man, he showed why he is a champion. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next, goddamn, MotoGP is going to be so great in the next 10 years. Anyway, Fabio's my heartbreak. And rider of the race goes to Brad Binder. I said it before, I'll say it again. Other than Kiss and Elvis, no one makes a better comeback than Brad Binder. Where he's at on qualifying day, who knows? Did he oversleep? I don't even know on qualifying day, I don't even know if he's here or not. Did he make it to Q2? I have no idea. He's quiet. It's like, anybody seen Brad? Anybody seen Brad? If he was somebody's kid and you're at a Walmart, you'd be home before you go, oh shit, where's my kid? But then again, on Sunday, if it's Sunday dinner, Brad's there. And Brad brings it on Sunday. He brings it like June and July. He brings it like the heat in June and July. Brad is there. He's my rider of the race. Damn, for what he did. Bender's incredible. And here's what I'm gonna do. I I think people took, and me too, I didn't give enough credit to Pecco, the champion, right? We all said the same thing about Pecco. He's like, Pecco to me is like the Emmitt Smith of MotoGP, the Emmitt Smith of champions, the Emmitt Smith for the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody said, well, if I had that line, I'd have rushed for 2,000 yards too. You know what? You still got to go out and do it. Everybody said, well, if I had 7 other Ducatis on the grid, I would have won a championship too. Yeah. But he came back from 90 points down. Nobody helped him. He did it on his own, and that was mental for him to come back like that and take it one race at a time. And that's what Pecco did. He's the Emmitt Smith of MotoGP, right? Maybe he had 7 other Ducatis on the grid, including his, which is 8. But it was all him. No one helped him. No one they didn't surround him like girls at a club. Like, you're not gonna touch our friend, okay? That's our friend. We're gonna dance together. So leave us alone. Thank you. They didn't do that, man. Pecco did that shit on his own. He had crazy ass, the Beast on his ass all the time. He could have folded under the Beast. He had Bezecchi and Aston. He couldn't catch him. Pecco did that shit by himself. He deserves to be champion. He's a very good champion. Will he be a multi-champion? That's the question. Is he going to be a multi-champion? The talent level in GP right now is going to be a spillover because you can't have all this talent. There's not enough bikes for the talent that's there. So World Supersport and WSBK is going to get this spillover, which is going to make that division that much greater. I mean, it's going to be synonymous almost, World Superbike and MotoGP. Watch what happens in the next 5 years. I think that's what's going to happen. There's not going to be enough bikes, enough quality bikes. So I got to give it to Pecco. He's the champion. Congratulations to him. I tell you what, the people who are like, I'm so glad this goddamn year's over, has to be Alex Marquez and Paul Espargo. They got to be dancing a jig right now like, it's over. Thank God. It's almost like being, I don't know if you ever spent a weekend in jail, right? And you get out, you're like, and that's what they're like. They're getting a reprieve at life. And especially Espargo, he's going back to KTM. Hope he does better. And Alex Marquez going to Ducati. I think, call me up, maybe I'm wrong, but I think if Alex Marquez does well, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Mark's contract with Honda's up after next year, isn't it? I think they might be laying a great ground track. Because think about this. I love Zarco, but let's be honest here. I think next year's going to be his last year. He's going to be, 33, 34? Let's be honest. With the talents coming up, I mean, I even think he knows it's got to be over. Who knows? I think maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Maybe if Alex Marquez does well, next year comes and they go, hey, Mark, you see what the Ducati is doing? I mean, you want to join the championship program here? You beside your brother on a Ducati, you get the same shit they get, the same shit. Mark, you're like the David Copperfield of motherfucking MotoGP. You make the Honda get podiums. Nobody can ride that Honda. But you were like, bring, voila. I have a pigeon and a podium. And that's what Mark is. He's a magician. Maybe he rides alongside his brother at Ducati. Ducati, they got the money. Who knows? Maybe they'll like bring in back up a Brinks truck full of money that fell off a truck and give it to Mark and say, you want to ride with your brother? They'll give him a factory spec bike. You never know. I'm throwing it out there, but hey, man, stranger things have happened, right? Honestly. So you never know with that. Next year to watch in MotoGP, watch out for Luca Marini. Everybody's like, Luca, my name is Luca. I have a famous stepbrother. I finished in the top 10. I finished every race except for one that it wasn't my fault. My name is Luca. Watch out for Luca Marini next year. Watch Ivan Guevara, Moto 2. He and Pedro Acosta and Agura. They are going, Moto 2 is going to be like, it's going to be like a buffet, like a French buffet. I was just in France, so I'm not going to brag, but French food. It's like going to be a French buffet, like, oh my God, all these different cheeses. Oh, I'm going to be bound up tighter than a bonnet at an Amish fest, but I don't care. I'm going to eat all this. Watch out for Moto 2. Moto 3, Diego Morero, Anshu, and Sasaki. Damn. That's my prediction for next year. Great racing this year. I give the season, I give it an A. I give it an A minus. You know what? B plus, A minus. I give the season. Good season. I wanted a little more close racing, But still, I thought it was a great season. Props to Pecco. I didn't give him his flowers like he deserved. He's a lot better than people have given him credit for. Props to Pecco. Great job. Props to Fabio. He went out like a champion does. He went out, man, like a true G. He did everything he could. And Lynn Jarvis was not too happy. He was like crestfallen. Think about it. Fabio got second, and now he's stuck with Fabio and Frankie. And he doesn't have a satellite team anymore. You know what that's like? That's like losing your stepkids. Even though they're your stepkids, they're still your kids, and they go live with, and they find their real parents, and they go, but you were okay. And that's what it's like. Two of his stepkids are gone. Now he's stuck with Fabio and Franco, and now Aprilia's loaded up, KTM's loaded up, and Ducati is like, damn, everybody's got that ammo, and you only got 2 guns, and it's a 6-shooter. And meanwhile, Ducati and everybody else is like a. So look out, Yamaha. Hope you bring it this year. Anyway, thank you guys for watching what I did. I know I'm getting long-winded, but I love GP. You guys love GP. We're all freaks here. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that. Watch for my Sport Bikes Inc. Review of the Motogp Awards. My Motogp Awards. A little bit different. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Anything you didn't like what I did, I don't care. I can take criticism. I just love that you guys watched it. I appreciate you all. God bless. And like I always say about this time, peace.